Hello everybody, and welcome to our first discussion board of the class as we are in our initial discussion boards for week 1 for HS2305, Legal and Ethical Issues in Human Services. Our first initial board is a pretty simple board. We are just introducing ourselves, but also remember, as part of that initial board, you must pick a position off the list and discuss why you think you would be a good fit for that position after you finish your studies here at UMA. And also list what you think is going to be challenging about the course. And remember, your initial post is due by the end of the day tomorrow, which is Wednesday, January 24th, 2018 by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. And remember also that you must have 2 replies completed by the end of the day on Sunday, which would be January 28th, 2018 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time too. So remember, guys, to get those completed. And that is the way you maximize your points on the discussion boards. Our discussion boards will advance after this week to covering a lot of ethical and legal issues, those being issues such as patient care, confidentiality, advanced directives. So there'll be a lot of interesting legal and ethical topics we'll be covering from weeks 2 through 5. But this is a very interesting week too. We're introducing ourselves, we're getting to know each other as a class, we're getting to know our backgrounds. And there is a little bit of interest as well too, because we're looking at positions that we might want to think about that we're going to do after we complete the studies here at UMA, and why we think we might be good fits for those positions. And also, guys, I want you to really take the time and think about that last question in the initial post of what challenges do you see in the course, because this could be a very challenging course for some, because a lot of people do not have legal backgrounds and don't know a lot about some of the ethical and legal issues that we deal with in the healthcare profession on a daily basis. And surprisingly, there are a lot of daily healthcare and legal issues that do pop up on a daily basis as in the practice in the medical fields. And a lot of those could lead to issues such as malpractice, could lead to issues such as job termination, could lead to issues such as legal ramifications for the facility that we're working at. So there are a lot of interesting and potentially long-term and short-term impacts that could be felt through the medical profession because of legal and ethical issues. Legal and ethical issues can be systemic. They can change the way we have to practice on a daily basis. We have to be more cognizant of patients' rights. We have to be more cognizant of the environment we work in when you give out information, when you don't give out information. So there are a lot of challenges that you guys will be looking at. And think about those when you want to make your initial posting about what challenges you see in the course. Look at the, think about the topics and think about what you might see as something you want to learn more about, something that you might not understand enough, and post that in our discussion board postings. And we can talk about that as the postings come up through the week. So again, guys, welcome to the class. Welcome to our first discussion board posting. Remember, it's got to be up by tomorrow at the end of the day on January 24th, 2018 by 11:59. Remember to introduce yourself, discuss what position you want in the future, and what challenge you see for the class. And then also remember, your 2 reply postings come up as well too. And with that, guys, have a great week.